Mr. Rhodes, we'll start with you as this one's right up your alley here, sir. Obviously, a newer listener, they haven't heard some of our conversations in the past about VSTOXX versus VIX. So let's start there. She wants to know, or perhaps he, why is it always trading above VIX? Is it just the fact that it's 50 versus 500, or is there more to it? Perhaps they also mention the war in Ukraine, sir.
He's trading at a premium. It does more often than VIX. And I feel like probably the top reason would be it's based on the VSTOXX 50, which has a fewer components, which might raise the risk profile. But yeah, the Russell 2000 continuously has more volatility than the S&P 500, and there's 1,975 stocks in the Russell 2000. So the number of stocks isn't necessarily the sole reason there, but I do think that if you've got an index where if one industry has an overrepresentation in there, you've got bad news in a single industry, it could create more volatility in the underlying index. Typically, it's interesting when there's more perceived risk in Europe, maybe there's an election coming up, et cetera, you'll see those two widen out with VSTOXX falling at even more of a premium. The time that you often see VIX at a premium to VSTOXX, it usually occurs when there's just fear around the world. We talk about different volatility regimes, high and low. I think there are instances where VIX is sometimes focused on global risk and sometimes it's focused on US risk. And I don't know how we would define those two, whereas VSTOXX is focused on the same risk parameters on a consistent basis. So when there's more global risk concerns, you do see VIX move to a premium relative to VSTOXX. I feel like it's somewhere between 10 and 20% of days. I was trying to find my spreadsheet where I ran the numbers recently, but VSTOXX is not always at a premium relative to VIX. There are times when they do flip positions. And for a good portion of 2025, we've actually had instances with VIX higher than VSTOXX, thanks to our current president in the United States.